Okay, we're back again. Finally reached Baldur's Gate. Act 3 has begun. So we're going to spend this morning, I suppose, looking around and seeing what sort of quests we can pick up. Sorry, I'm just getting myself set up in my head here. Right. Switch over to controller. Where are we exactly? There's the fortress where we met Lord Gortash. So we're going to head into last night we did, yeah. So we're going to head into Baldur's Gate for a look around. What mysteries will we reveal?
Need something?
No.
I've got the tools for any job. Any job.
I bet you don't do. What? I told you. Holy water? I told you you had any job, my ass. How much gold do you have? Right. Let's get some. Let's sell it. Yeah, we can just get rid of some stuff. Keeping stuff like that, not enchanting stuff. Enchanted stuff will come in handy at some point, I guess. I think the situational is a tough fight or something like that later. I'm keeping that. I don't know why. Give me that back. It's mine. There you go, you have more shit now, lady.
Whether you're getting hammered or getting nailed, we've got the tool for the job.
Let's have a look around town. Trader.
Fruit? Vegetables? What can I do you for?
None of that, please.
If you're hungry, you know where to find me.
I'll be good. I just let them walk around with these. Just everybody's familiar with someone.
Not around, so it might as well.
Let's have an army. Just walk around with us. You can summon an elemental now, I'm sure. Oh, I'm not available. Level 4 spell slot. Arcane recovery. Level 4. I hope they stick around with us for this. Yeah. And will you have a familiar? Get the familiars out. Edward, I forgot about Edward. Call him Edward.
Is that blood?
Just looking at a gang.
Never mind.
Ding 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 ding. Just all these tree people, ace imps.
thank you. Any particular reason?
Between the orb and the bug, you've got more than your fair share of unwelcome passengers.
What can I say? Mother always taught me to be a gracious host.
Great! We can bond with 10 other people, and probably none of them have secrets.
I just love the floating leaves when they burst. Chest for me. Potions. Excellent.
No trespassing. Got it?
I'll get out of here. Guess I'm not going in here right now. Without causing some sort of fuss.
Listen, it's got private rooms, music, and
I'm gonna head outside of town, explore the outside part 2. What's going on? Where are you all going?
Scream of passion or deeper conspiracy?
Stelmane is dead. This does not bode well.
No, Lord Vader. Just take off nature step for a minute. Chill.
Can't give up now.
Ooh. What have we got here? Silver tray, copper bond, dagger root, some junk really, and a cave knife.
I'll take that.
Let's check it out.
Brethren in blood, kill them!
What have I walked into? No, not really. Just go melee. Can they climb? Good. Glad I climbed.
I won't give in.
Forever dauntless.
Good stuff.
I don't fancy their chances.
That might be worth a look.
Sometimes the only way out.
Right.
At the ready.
Oh shit, there he is. Didn't see him. Pummel strike.
Battle favors the fearless. No time to waste.
So much summons.
With haste.
Torment!
Oh, what's this? Dagger. Oh, very nice.
It was a shapeshift.
Someone fancies themselves an artist.
Let's first of all equip that new dagger. Ooh, I like it.
There better be a soft bedroll in my near future.
Let's get going.
Just another crate.
Okay, what have we got here? Turn off that. Yeah, just start with soul right sometimes.
I've got a long road ahead.
Some sort of crypt.
Here lies Satida Atana, born 1411 DR, died 1485 DR. Here lies Reloric Windbane, born 1399 DR, died 1486 DR. Here lies Sister Shira Clarwin, date of birth
Experienced enough of
unknown,
that for some reason.
died 1491 DR. Here lies Flintster Sunseeker, born 1400 DR, died 1456 DR. Here lies Sister Shira Clarwin, date of birth unknown, died 1491 DR.
See the journal a bit there, maybe. Oh, there's so much shit to do. There's just so much. I had to complete it actually. It's just a strange room. I don't know what the purpose of it is.
Step carefully. There's a trap. Let's see what this does.
Keep your distance, darling. Easy.
Oh, what? It's 20 lock as well. Is that really it? Oh, a second.
Never a dull moment. Looks like these people were trying to hide in the tunnels here.
Their efforts weren't enough, though. And they paid a harsh price.
Let's see. Wonder if we can speak to them.
The corpse remains silent. The corpse has nothing to say.
I wonder why. I wonder if it's because he's not good at that stuff.
The corpse does not
Charmed, I'm sure. Still
I could be
breathing.
wrong, but I'm going to send down
Despite
to Galen
everything.
to see if it makes a difference. Because he's more versed with magic or whatever.
Oh, I have the magic touch.
Corpse can no longer speak. No, okay.
No time to rest.
Trap. Be cautious.
Let's see, jumping for this stuff. Or the chest, I think. Yeah.
Where am I needed?
Watch yourself. I spy a trap.
Wasn't worth it.
I should get these wounds taken care of.
Ah, shit. That was not worth it.
All's well that ends. Well, not as bad as it
Do you know what? That's terrible.
Looks like these people were trying to hide in the tunnels here.
The efforts weren't enough, though. And they paid a harsh price.
No, no, not again. No, fuck up, please.
Time to get going.
Not sure what this place was about.
That's curious.
Whatever business Will has with Mazora, it will cost him dearly. Or worse still, it will cost us. I hope we can afford it.
Where's that chest go? I just dug up. Fuck. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Something over there.
to speak.
Come mortuus in lingua mortis.
Yep.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Who are you?
Garrett.
Oh, I suppose that's a shit question. Tell me about the gemless ring I found on you.
Brothers died on the road. Man tried to buy.
What's the last thing you remember?
Man buying heirlooms. Vulture challenged him.
And what happened?
Pushed. Felt bones break. Darkness.
Do you have any next of kin?
None.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Southeast. People are frightened from my creatures. That's crazy. Oh, that's good. Calm down, lads. Nothing to be worried about.
Rechtei Hathran Rust.
Welcome, friend. You've joined us as we honor our fallen dead. A somber time, but you have brought a somber guest. I did not think you would willingly return, Spawn.
Well, indeed. I was rather hoping I'd never see you people again. Honestly.
Frey.
How did he know?
Valdisk Durovna.
He's wearing a mask.
Frey Valdiskablast.
I feel we're intruding. We should leave quickly.
Calm yourself. You will not be harmed. Our leader has called off the hunt. She wishes to speak to you.
Im orak nete. Krasinetra. So, the impossible Spawn walks among us in the blazing sun. We have been looking for you.
What do you want from him?
The last time your friend came to our camp, he stole our children, our future.
When I was hunting you, I was to bring you back here, interrogate you, discover how to save our children, and then destroy you.
But things have changed. You have changed. Is it true you left your master? That you broke the spell that binds you to him?
Well, I mean, kind of. It's a long story, honestly.
What business is it of yours?
For those your friends stole from us, it is a matter of life and death. We have tried to save our children once already, attacking Khazad-dûr's palace at first light. Even then, it was too well defended. But if his own spawn approached, someone he thought he could control, he would throw his doors open and welcome you in. And once inside, you could do what we could not. You could save the children you damned.
You don't know Khazad-dûr like I do. He's merciless. You want me to march into the lion's den and save your children? But I promise you, they're already dead.
How can you be sure?
I spent 200 years bringing him victims. Each and every one was whisked away to be fed on that night.
But you never saw him feed yourself. He could keep prisoners for days before killing them.
I know our plight is grim, but if there is even a chance to save them, we must take it.
If our children are truly gone, then we ask for blood. I know you can understand that, Spawn.
You owe them revenge, if nothing else, you owe them none.
I suppose. Yes. Yes. Revenge, I can do.
Thank you. From me and all my people. If you can do this, we will be in your debt. You have lived a life of violence and sin. You have stolen lives, broken families, and caused immeasurable grief. Doing this will not right those wrongs.
If you're trying to encourage me, you're failing abysmally.
But it will be a start. You may still be redeemed. Please go. Time is short, but we will see you again when it is done.
If you're here to fill an empty stomach, look elsewhere. Folks swarmed what little was odd, stuffing their pockets. Bloody animals.
Garen, you know the room. We cook, your wife cleans. My son Garen is pleased we got this far together. But his wife's bitching is making me old before my time. Why can't he tell her to put a sock in it?
Thinking of trying to get into this barn? Don't.
I was merely taking a stroll home to water by.
Yeah, I bet. Shoot.
Pardon if my eyes are all saucer-like. I didn't realize Baldur's Gate was so big.
Druid, it's unnerving to see a city almost as large as a great forest.
I prefer cities to forests. Pull a con on a squirrel and all you get is nuts. Wait, I know you. You're the reason some of us got here in one piece. Thanks. And you're in luck, because we're having a special sale on some of the choice items I picked up on our way here. Fancy stuff. Wanna see?
Sure way.
Would I try to fool a sharpie like you? Have a look.
Oh. Okay, yeah.
Stay away from trapped chests.
Well, hello.
Just buy stuff there. Ooh. Right, and what was everything? Boots.
No one stopped me yet. Again.
Okay, this is the ox from Act 1, I think. Animal handling, peer at the ox with interest, there's something in its eyes.
There's an invitation behind its great brown eyes.
Reach out. Okay, I can speak the animals. Can we bit?
Defender of the people.
Amigos and no, incapable.
Incapable of what?
Not for you to know.
You're a rare breed in authentic red back river ox. I thought you were more discerning.
Well, come close. Your mind to mine.
What?
Are you satisfied?
How does an ox have such horrifying thoughts?
It's a talent.
What are you?
Keep quiet, and you won't have to find out.
Is that a threat?
That's up to you.
Wherever you are, you're coming out now.
All I wanted was a bit of hay, a good brushing, and a clean stall. The simple life. Is that so much to ask?
What is it?
Make it hurt.
Another fight. Let's go. Still breathing, despite everything. One day I'll catch a break.
Taking a beating.
Blood comes easy these days. Never a dull moment.
Victor's path. Let me recite their demise. A rough tempest I will raise.
Survival is all that matters. What now? Nothing important is ever easy.
Right, we've got it.
I don't think I'll ever look at an ox quite the same.
What the fuck was it? We need hot gill. Let's check that. Actually, it'd be better for Will.
The pride of the gate.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Where's my tree?
Let's move.
The place was empty. Keep those thugs away from my family.
Danuvia! Get these squatters out of my house now!
Arthur, sweetheart, you paid me and my boys to be caravan guards, not cattle wranglers. If you want us to get our hands dirty, it'd be our pleasure. But that'll be extra.
The army of the absolute is here in Mirdes, and you're bickering about property ownership.
This is my home. I may pride myself on my philanthropy, but I draw the line at being a halfway house.
This man's indignant demeanor barely masks a seething anxiety. There's more to this situation than he's letting on.
Zenobia and I are just navigating a slight contractual disagreement. Not that it's any of your concern.
You seem a little on edge.
Well, wouldn't you be on edge if your beautiful home had been defiled by such brazen interlopers?
Well, I tried.
I guess we're all you've got then,
None of those
Arthur.
options are something I like.
Want your house squeaky clean? Cough up!
Ugh. This is the last time I hire someone from the guild. Fine. Here's the extra. Finish the job.
Come on, boys.
Shouldn't
Let's
let that happen,
take out
actually.
the trash.
No, 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 no. Don't you dare lay a finger on them.
Oops. What was out of it?
I've got my eye on you too, sweetie.
I should probably dismiss these. People are freaking out.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Back off and return to your homes. That's an order.
Why don't you protect us instead of these scruffy outlanders?
Whatever's left is yours.
Looking ahead. Yes?
You have anything you want for supper. All the treats
Still
your
alive.
tummy can handle.
So that's progress.
Let's head out west now. Nothing here.
To work. Let the kid come. He was just arrest you all for gross negligence.
What the fuck is this?
Sticks of cheese between his piggy toes.
How dare you? What in the hells is all of this?
A necessity, good sir. The Steel Watch loves pretending sweet Rivington doesn't exist. So we have decided to protect you, dear patrons. No need to thank us. You'll be allowed in once I've done this batch. Next! Hello, hello, and welcome to the Circus of the Last Days, the finest extra-planar circus there is.
Why is it good sniffing people?
Oh, this is Benjamin. Say hi, Benji. Benji here checks all our patrons to make sure none of you are vicious murderers. Can't be too careful. But enough of this. The circus is a place of joy and distraction, so come inside and forget your worries.
Alright, I want to come in.
Not a problem, dear patron. Benji just has to check if you're a vicious murderer. Benji?
Ah! Smells like a mad fart!
What's he doing with his face?
So, doesn't know the meaning of the word soap. I don't fancy subjecting our patrons to such a stink. I'm afraid you'll have to move along. No circus for you.
You joking? I'm not a threat to you or anyone else. Oh. Let's try again. Yeah.
Oh, damned if I'm not a sucker for big eyes and a heartfelt plea. Very well. Welcome to the circus of the last days. Have fun and be sure to catch the star of our show, Tribbles the Clown.
It's back in a sec, folks. Right, back again. Oh.
The city of stone, steel, is an endless scream in nature's womb. I have felt no peace here. Your eyes, Stira. There is pain, endless and deep, but also devotion, blazing like the sun. You're in love, are you not?
I have no time for love.
Love blossoms in life's furies. You have formed bonds in this time, have you not? Trust, respect. These are the clothes that love dresses in. Bring the one you love to me. I will look into your hearts and see if your love is eternal or doomed eternally.
None of that for me. None of them. I mean, we had that thing with Lizelle at the start, but nothing's happened. Gale's been hitting on me, but I'm like, where are you getting this from, Gale? I have never let him on, so it just pushes everyone on you, just to see who you want, I guess. Ooh.
Ah! Lucille! It's Pose, grapevine, then pivot step. Jacob, you have the grace of my great-grandmother's missing leg. Ah! And Boris, Boris, put some sensuality into those lovely hip bones. I know you have it in you. Step it up.
She's my perfect match. And the leaf or the woman? The leaf woman. Right. Is this a circus act?
We are decades from that. I hope they could open for dribbles. Not that my star needs the support, but at this rate, who knows? Call me Lucretius, ringmaster, necromancer, bringer of the night. Oh, and wine lover extraordinaire. Normally I'd invite you into my tent for a lovely vintage, but these graceless skellies need my full attention. Enjoy my circus, darling.
I might. She's got dancing skeleton boys.
Get it right this time, or I'll resurrect someone who can.
She's a necromancer who makes skeletons dance in the circus. Right. One hand temple. Open hand temple, sorry. It's locked. Would be wrong of me to break in.
Should be easy.
What to do?
I've said all I have to say already. Now I just want to pack up my kitchen and leave.
Why are you packing up the kitchen?
Soup kitchen's no good if we've no one to feed soup to. Besides, Father Lorgan's gone. Murdered. And now they're blaming a refugee for it.
Where did the attack happen?
He was attacked in the cellar. He had a private altar down there. Used to like the solitude. The man ate like a horse. A soup-hungry horse. Usually took enough to feed a small clergy down there.
Oh, I've been in here. Yep, so that's where that ladder led up to then.
Something over there.
Uh-huh. Chest. How did I get there? Strange. Maybe it's just there to taunt me. I don't think I can get there. Can I jump in? Oh, I can open it somehow from here. Never mind.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
Someone there? A crooked touch.
What have we got? Delivery. Chill. Give it beyond the way.
At the ready. No one back home will ever believe this.
Corpse is too down to speak to.
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors. Oh dear. Someone's left a trap outpost. Traps. How considerate.
No, it's gonna be tough to disarm these.
Well met.
Nope.
What now? A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors. A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
Yes, you don't have to say it every time.
All right. What now?
Too dominant to talk to. Right.
Friend or foe? Guildsman or stone bastard? Doesn't matter much anymore.
Can't be hailed, gravely wounded. Talk shit.
My legs. Can't feel them. Tell the others. Let the boss know.
This man is not long for this world.
Druid trying to apply a natural solvent to his wounds.
It's too late. This man is far beyond anyone's help. You hear the blood gurgle in his struggling lungs. His last ounce of strength is spent.
Speak to his body though.
The corpse has nothing to say.
Really?
Trap. Be cautious. Decapitated, but still warm. That same ship was at Moonrise Towers, if I'm not mistaken.
The ship?
Looks like those two are about to fight.
Nobody messes with the Stone Lord, Ratling.
Nine Fingers sends her love, arsehole. Your Stone Lord's a dead man walking. You, help me kill these asses. The girls will sprinkle you with gold.
Can't we all just get along? Must we really fight?
Are you serious?
A pacifist? In Baldur's Gate? Ha! Nobody's leaving this place alive, cock.
The guild owns this city.
Stop that.
Another step forward.
For the Stone Lord.
Two steps at a time. Death is but a word away. With ease.
Torment!
is my Dryad, actually? What would she do? Oh, come on.
Can't have me. Not yet.
Serious. Potions for volleys, no potions.
Fleet of foot.
Let's take a change in the another bar. Does it not have its lunge jump again? Because I remember it had another one.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Nice.
I wonder if this is worth the cost. You've made a grave mistake.
making my move.
Time to push my luck again.
No time to waste.
I forgot he could do this.
No choice but to keep going.
Well, that's not what I wanted.
This isn't good. Well, so much for peace.
This is my time.
Still on my feet. Where do I go from here?
What?
Nothing will stand in my way.
I should just about did that. Need to go back to camp. Get everybody revived and stuff. Everybody died. It's where's Wivers hang out? Where is he? Rivers, there he is.
Fate, dost thou require a new ally? Or may then thou must this is the price of that. Well, fate, dost thou require then thou must this is well. By doom and dusk I strike thy name from the archives. Rise.
One more, please. Oh, stop it.
Fate, dost thou require a new? Then thou must. This is the. Fate, dost thou require a new ally?
But you need to resurrect both.
Fate, dost thou require a new ally?
I guess he's just leaving Will to his fate. What are you doing, you dick? Ugh.
Come to bask in the glow of the Moon Maiden's sword? Be most welcome. I am free from my bonds, but you must face them. I will help.
Does she not join your party? Let's leave camp and come back, because I don't know what thing fucked up.
Fate, dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhap...
Okay, I've broken the game somehow. 10 for 5 screws. Oh shit. Shadowheart, my people did.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
I spy with my little eye. Always a pleasure to share a moment with you, if not in the way I once envisioned. What do you need of me? I can only imagine what I could do were I to adopt the biology of a mind flayer. You've not taken this power for yourself, so I can only wonder, why offer it to me?
You would wield it well. Ooh.
In spite of my admittedly fierce curiosity, I'll have to decline. My humanity, however frail, is rather important to me for now. I'd rather keep it intact, if it's all the same to you. Go ahead, I'm listening. I question the wisdom of that decision, but I'll be here in...
Be honest. What do you think of the new look?
I love it.
Well, I'm glad someone does. Perhaps I'll get used to it. I have a lot to get used to right now.
Join me.
All right. The city is close now. My former peers will be watching, no doubt. Waiting for my return. We should do what we can to find them. What they know could help us.
Where's Will?
Take your...
This isn't good.
Then maybe we should have a long rest. Jeez. My guy's clothes are off. Just betrayal is fun.
Sorores surge, testis esto pacti me. Come, sisters, be my testament. Notum sit in beator.
Notum sit in beator.
You've heard of such devils. Sisters of justice. Adjudicators of diabolical contracts and bargains.
Holy hells.
What are you up to?
I come to bargain. The hells demand witness.
Enough, Mizora. Where is my father? How do I save him?
How else? We bargain. Sisters.
Infernos contractos te vocamos. Infernos contractos te vocamos. Infernos contractos te vocamos.
Where are my clothes? I don't know what happened to them. It's wearing really tight pants.
Your contract, Will. Signed in blood, forged in fire, bound in bone, but not unbreakable.
Look at the shot. What are you proposing?
A life for a life. No contract is ended without sacrifice. The cost must be paid. Will Ravengard, a choice is before you. Option 1. I show you the way to your father. I guarantee him no harm except that from you and your allies. And you pledge your soul to me and the Archdevil Zariel in a pact eternal. Option 2. I break your pact and you are freed from your duty. Your father dies by his enemy's hand, and Baldur's Gate loses its greatest champion. Name your sacrifice. Bloody Zariel! I won't let her take Will. Silence, Karlak.
Mizora, you asshole!
Choose.
My guy in this big decision, he's standing in his underwear. Our side, our cheek side. Break the pact, Will. You deserve to be free.
You damned wretch! Father. Do it. Break the pact.
Fiat ita.
Fiat ita. Anima ad beator.
Didn't think you had it in you. Seems my boy's all grown up. And don't go fussing about your father. You made your choice. You knew the terms. You know what? I think I'll stick around. Not for the greater good, you understand. Just for the entertainment.
Let's put some clothes on. Where are they? It's much better. Jesus. What's with your underwear? You saucy bitch. Let's talk about what just happened.
Gods, I spent 7 years choked by Mazura's leash. And I spent 7 years hoping to break free. I never knew freedom could taste so bittersweet.
You always moaning, Will. You're your own man now, Will. It's better this way.
I have to believe that. I'm not the Hell's puppet in life, nor its warrior in death. The blade will be guiding his own hand. But freedom will be paid in my father's blood. Tomorrow, I celebrate my gain. Today, I mourn my loss.
A moment passes. In the stillness, you find a mote of tranquility.
The Raven Guard name now lives solely with me. I will make it count for something.
He's not dead yet. Maybe we can save him.
I signed his life away before the Hell's witnesses. It would be easier to drink the sticks down to the last drop than to alter his fate. I'd be a fool to wish otherwise.
What's our next step?
We obtain the final 2 nether stones and take back our minds. And the city. From the brain.
Can she join our team?
Little Will's all grown up. I can't wait to see what trouble he gets into.
Will's not a child. You need to start treating him with some respect.
I beg your forgiveness for such undue impertinence. From now on, I promise him the same measure of respect he's shown his father. Oh, I almost forgot. Will sold his father's life for his freedom. My mistake.
Okay, if Will isn't your warlock anymore, why stick around and keep giving him your powers?
Just because you're not my pet doesn't mean you're not useful. The Absolutists worked a number on me at Moonrise. And you're the best hope I've got at payback. No one crosses the Hell's Children without getting scorched.
How did the Absolute capture you?
Correct. I didn't. If you must know, I was scouting the cultists on behalf of Zariel. But those cursed shadows were thick enough to fell even a half-fiend. I woke in that damned pod. It kept my body sealed and my most powerful magic silenced. But a brave, kind, benevolent soul set me free. Gallantry isn't dead after all.
If you're going to be staying, I need something in return.
Why? I'm supplying Will with every scrap of his infernal power. I've paid my dues many times over. I tell you what, when the time comes to squish that big baddie of a brain, I'll lend you a hand.
You left Karlach alone, does that mean things have changed?
Ugh, you are an inquisitive one. I'd have thought you'd figured by now. Zariel found new use for an old battle axe. The dead three in that bulging brain of theirs are a threat to more than this trifling city, you know. Savor her company. Who's to say when Zariel might change her mind? My mistress can be so capricious.
Karlach.
Soldier, my engine. It hurts. I think this might be it. Soon. Things burning hotter than I knew it could. I want us both to be ready if... well, if we can't fix me.
Gortash is going to pay for what he did.
Here, here. And hey, kicking his ass might burn off a bit of this extra heat. Let's go home. It's about damn time.
Can I turn the rhythm now? Fair enough. What's this cool? Wait, where's the best spot? Oh.
How did you? Oh, it's you. I must have let my mind wander. Enough for you to wander in. Forgive me. I am drained. Ever since you killed Ketherick and took his netherstone, the Chosen's control of the brain has been brittle. Its rebellion against Orin and Gortash has been fierce, even as it executes their final orders. Once those orders are complete, there is a good chance it will break free.
You feel the Emperor's fear as if it were your own. An Elder Brain enslaved is one thing. An Elder Brain unleashed will be the end of everything.
Beautiful, isn't it? The mighty Prince Orpheus, contained in submissive slumber. Come. You may as well sit a while, now that you are here. Your company isn't unwelcome.
You seem troubled.
An accurate summary. I have found myself distracted of late. I'm haunted by memories. They are relentless. I can think of nothing. No one else.
Who do you think of?
Duke Stelmane. Or Belin. as I knew her. I wasn't ready for her death. You thought you were my first ally. Far from it. I have long sought the allyship of others. It is the only way to succeed. Though my relationship with Berlin was different from my relationship with you.
Was it more intimate?
In a way, but not the way you're thinking of. In life, she was my business partner, back when we ran the Knights of the Shield. A difficult task for a mind flayer. Duke Stelmane trusted me, and the city trusted her. I conceived the plot, but Berlin took center stage. It was she who met with the merchants, politicians, and patriarchs. It was she who negotiated deals and signed off on agreements. Her rooms played host to the most important conversations in the city. Together, we brought order to chaos. At its height, everything that happened in that city went through the shield. Through us. I could not have done any of it without her. Just as I cannot do any of this without you. But now, she is gone.
Sorry for your loss.
I appreciate your understanding. What I feel is deeper than superficial cures can reach. And not entirely unwelcome. Most people think that mind flayers are soulless husks who feel nothing. I am glad you are not most people.
Thanks for sharing that.
You have shown me great empathy. We are closer now. Close enough, I hope, that I can ask you to reconsider your position regarding your physical form. I know it is no easy choice for you, but we will have a far better time ridding the city of Gortash if you accept just a touch of illicitness. Not to mention the Elder Brain itself. Our chances against it greatly improve the more illicit we both are. Another quake. The brain is rebelling again. I need to focus. And so do you.
Do I feel on turning the mind flare if I take his offer up? Because he's asking me to evolve and stuff. Can you become a straight up mind flare in this? That would be interesting.
So there you have it. Lord Enver Gortash in all his glory. What did you make of him?
He seemed like an absolute fraud.
Yeah. Fucker always had expensive taste. I don't know how anyone in this hall could fall for this charade. Isn't it obvious what a chancer he is?
People are, when people are afraid, they'll do what they do. Can't feel safe.
And they expect these big metal monsters to tuck them in at night while the Absolute knocks on the gates. If only they knew the truth. The Dead Three orchestrated all of this. And it's working. I wish this city, the people running it, were smarter than me. Gortash isn't their salvation. He's the monster at the gate. Come to bask in the glow of the Moon Maiden?
No. head out. Just a random boat, nothing much going on.
Always room for more. Be wary. This place is trapped.
We'll head back to Baldur's Gate then. Check out this side of town too. It's the best way there. South.
The priests will open the temple up again. You will see. They're good people, holy people.
The
crying one weeps today. Our father Lorgan is dead. Murdered.
What happened?
I don't want to talk. My heart is in mourning.
More against Father Lorgan. I've
Provo's
nothing
bold.
against. We let more outsiders in and more Baldurians die. Duke Stelnane, Father Lorgan, it's no coincidence.
We have faith here, Bill. Faith in people, no matter where they're from.
Who had more faith than Father Lorgan? How did that work out?
I've heard your priest died. My condolences.
Thank you, stranger. Father Lorgan's passing has saddened us all.
Passing? He was murdered by one of the fugitives he was harboring.
Bill, I beg you, be quiet. Even sinners receive Ilmater's grace, and Father Lorgan knew that. We don't pick and choose who we aid.
Sounds like your god would be proud of Father Logan.
Thank you, stranger. I take some solace knowing that he died in Ilmater's service.
Does Ilmater's service involve protecting heretic absolutists? Or perhaps I missed that sermon.
Enough, Bill. You seem a kind soul. Our temple is open to you. Walk well.
Temple of exactly this. Exactly this.
Ilmater's edict is to welcome all into his embrace.
What is this?
Look, investigator. Brilgor might have been a criminal, but he was no murderer. You're missing something. You have to be.
Enough, Yanis. Listen to yourself.
It's a flying elephant
You are
with a hat
defending
and a
man
pipe
who ritually
and talks
slaughtered
with a posh accent.
your high priest. The evidence speaks for itself.
What is this?
Brilgor killed Father Lorgan, then, be it out of shame or profane duty, offed himself with the same blade. Case closed, Sister Yanis.
Shitey little elephant. Oh, I apologize, stranger. Language like that hardly befits a rector of Ilmater.
Sounds like you were having quite a disagreement.
You could certainly say that. 2 people just died on temple grounds. Our high priest, Father Lorgan, and one of the new refugees, Brilgor. Investigator Valeria thinks it's a murder, and is content to blame Brilgor, the politically convenient target.
What makes Belgor politically convenient?
Brilgor was a refugee. No one sticks up for them at the best of times, and with Gortash in power... Well, I expect the Flaming Fists will ban refugee aid now one of them's blamed for murder.
Let me help you look into it.
Feel free to look around the temple. But fair warning, the investigator won't change her mind without significant new evidence.
Any idea where I should look?
Valeria never found the murder weapon, so that could be a start. Anything disproving the refugee murder-suicide angle, really.
Where's the investigator?
Charette's caress would be my best bet. That's her usual haunt after closing a case. I really hope you find something.
What ails you? Marsh fever? Feather lung? Be quick, I've not got all day.
You need one. Elf. My pointed ears are a bit dry right now.
You'd interrupt me for something like that? Just rub a bit of aloe on. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a dead high priest to see to.
Where did he die?
Slowly. Lorgan was a good man, if naive. He deserved better. One of the refugees killed him. Cruelly, too. They cut off his hand, sawed right through the bone. I found a paralytic poison on one of his wounds. Lorgan was alive while they took the hand. He just couldn't scream. It's sick. We give them everything, and all we get is nothing but a good man to bury.
Closest speak. Yep, mate.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
What were you doing when you died?
Hiding Brilgor from fists.
Why were you hiding Brilgor?
Must protect innocence. Ilmater's will.
Where did you hide him?
Took him to the tunnel with the rest. Oh, fool.
Who killed you?
Dwarf, dressed in red.
Why did he kill
The corpse remains silent. It does not know. The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Interesting.
Please, leave me be.
He seems sure if I lockpick this, so why not?
Can't give up now.
Biscuits. I'll have some biscuits. I mean, they're placed top of the gravestone, so maybe I should just leave them. Don't break into anything. Not right now, eh? It's weird how they all have the same health except for Lucius. 59, 59, 59. What is this? head in the town and explode the outskirts enough. Head north from here.
Now, you see the city up on the hill.
See it. It's up there and we're down here.
Cleaning, cooking, construction, the possibilities are endless.
But not enough to organize the line.
What's the plan?
For refugees traveling along, or any stupid enough to leave.
The Absolute Army on its way. Not a chance.
Did you all stand ready?
One night, my ring. I think you're the one who took
Pawning your white ring. That's the last thing you have of her. Let that be the end of it. Make things worse.
On our doorstep, and you want to talk about bread.
How about
That might be worth a look.
it has plenty of space.
We can bunk with 10 other people and pray none of them will stick.
I found so many victims for Cazador here. They're the kind of people no one would ever miss.
What do you reckon, lad? You trust these steel watcher thingamajigs?
I'll be back in a sec. Glory. What's a state watcher? I'm trusting his bar as far as I can throw them.
Aye, I'll second that. It's alright where we can get work repairing them, but what happens when they build something else to do that? It's no good, I tell you.
The runaway is still missing after all. Nothing happened.
We should go. I do not want to face the Master if we're late for his Black Mass.
Soon, sister. I only need one more mark.
We have enough for the Master. No more needed.
It's not for the Master, it's for me. I spent 100 years eating rats and dogs, but soon I'll be able to feast. I want someone there, ready for me. And once the Mass is done, and our Lord grants us freedom, I can celebrate by drinking them dry.
Cazador promised you your freedom, and you believed him. Ha! You were never burdened with intelligence, Petras. But your load seems especially light these days.
Astarion! It cannot be.
Oh, that's no way to welcome back a brother, doll. Didn't you miss me?
Why would you come back? You got out. You were free.
Hold your tongue.
Isn't it obvious, sister? He wants to ascend with the rest of us. He heard about the ritual and the power our master will grant us. So he came back with his tail between his legs, hoping all would be forgiven.
You always were an idiot, Petras. Why does Cazador need me? What is he planning?
Brother! Please!
Stop this.
Fine. You owe your wretched life to my friend. Now tell me what I need to know.
The Master is preparing the Black Mass. Beneath his palace, there's a defiled chapel. It was hidden there the entire time. Hidden from us all. The Black Mass. It will be his triumph. He'll complete the ritual and emerge the vampire ascendant. He'll walk in the sun. He'll be free of the hunger. He'll tap into power no vampire has ever dreamed of. Best of all, we'll join him. His loyal servants walking in the light as living vampires. We'll be free, brother.
You can't believe that, Dal. When has Cazador ever shared power?
We deserve this, Astarion. Can't you see? We've given him everything. Our blood and tears. And he's finally going to reward us. And you will be with us when the time comes. It's fate, written in your very flesh.
I'm glad you spared them.
You sound surprised. I am capable of doing the right thing from time to time. They're no threat to us. And they have no choice but to do Cazador's bidding. I pity them. Still, though, a living vampire.
What of it? You could already walk in the sun.
Yes, but only because of the parasite. This would be true freedom. Freedom from the hunger. Freedom to live a real life in the sun. No temple required. And if I were to ascend instead of him, freedom from Cazador, once and for all.
Unless it's all a lie.
It doesn't feel like a lie. It feels like exactly the kind of power Cazador would chase. I have to know. I have to face him.
And what if we're walking into a trap?
Then we'll deal with it. It can't be worse than everything else we've faced. And now we know he's skulking beneath his palace. We can take the hunt to Cazador. All right, let's go. This place stinks of rat blood and despair.
And this guy doesn't give a fuck just what happened there. Right. Investigate the flop house and find a use for the flower key. Okay.
God of the oppressed. My
Bloomin' hell, you look famished. I've got some victuals that'll warm you right up. Have a skeg at these.
Have a skeg at these. Right. We have a skeg at these instead. Okay, drop off here. I have scrolled vials to remember that. I want to keep them, maybe they may be important. Just sell some junk. Just give them that random shit at 2 really precious diamonds, like no chance. Sure. What's in rings?
That should do you.
That should do you. It seems like I need to investigate something upstairs.
Watch your back. On tippy toes. With ease.
Your lockpicking is attractive.
Oops. It's not cram you up in the chest though, is it? It's just a cram you up. Unlock it? No, it is.
Let's have a rummage. Radio or not, some mild arsenic.
Shadow.
What do you reckon, lad? You trust these steel watcher thing? Aye. Do you now? Don't trust the whole thing myself. It's alright where we can get work repairing them, but what happens when they build something else to do that?
I'm just not quite sure what I'm supposed to be doing
All's
here.
well that ends. Well, not as bad as it could have.
Something could be in here. This guy just won't piss off. Yeah, we can take these letters. Maybe we might be up here.
That shapeshifter's key unlocked the door. Interesting.
Open it then. we just walked right through it.
A list of names. Father Lorgan's on here. Crossed off.
Oh.
A target list, perhaps.
Let me see. That looks nice. Stealth bonus. Something to stay around for a second. Not sure about the colors though. Let's move it more. Something.
Let's move.
What was here? Nothing.
Blood near the bed.
I notice some blood has pooled on the wooden floor. You notice the blood's source. A body hidden under the bed.
Pull out the body.
I know this key. It's identical to the one held by that corpse in the tunnels.
Let's see if there's anything to say.
Corposuus in lingua mortur.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
What were you doing when you died?
Seeking answers.
What answers?
My boy had a secret. Evil secret.
What was the secret?
Killed folk slowly. He liked it.
Who was your son's next target?
Ilmater Temple. Didn't see exactly who.
Who has your son killed?
Me. And
The corpse remains silent. It does not know. The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
think I've seen her chest around here somewhere with her name on it. This is it.
Listen, it's got private rooms, music, and all-round folk.
And if a patron were a member of the guard,
Stupid bridge guards. Should have dumped a lot of them.
You know, I'm starting to remember that Worm's Crossing has a bit of a reputation,
Put your
doesn't
fan
it?
to this.
Tad
Let's do that.
mercenary, tad sordid. Anything and anyone for a price.
Nah, but to little harm. Shouldn't we all be allowed to stoke a few fires from time to time?
You sound like you're speaking from experience, Will. Perhaps you'll have to give me a tour. My memory.
I'm afraid you'd find my own stories rather...
Another case closed, another bottle open! Huzzah to Valeria! Hang on a tick. I recognize that face. You were talking to Yanis after I left the temple. I'll bet she's put you up to something.
Afraid so I found new evidence.
Why must you busybodies insist on interrupting a perfectly good night? Ugh, I know that look. You remind me of Devella. Fine. If you doubt my conclusions, out with it. What have you found?
I spoke with his corpse. He was killed by a dwarf.
That doesn't make sense. Why would this dwarf kill Father Lorgan? I need something more than vague allegations. I want something compelling. Hard, tangible evidence, and nothing less.
I found the murder weapon you missed in the tunnels under the temple.
That's quite the discovery. Doesn't tell me everything, though. Why was Lorgan killed?
I put the shape-shifting assassin into the temple.
No. I want proof. If someone else killed Lorgan, I want you to tell me why they did it.
What about Baal?
Really? You as well? Devella's been harping on about Baal for months. Fancies herself something of an expert. I assumed it was just a bunch of conspiracy codswallop and fear-mongering. But she's been unusually insistent about this one, even for her. Fine. I'll bite. What's your theory?
It's not fair, I have proof.
No need to wave documents at me. I'm already drowning in paperwork as it is. Constable Devella is going to be a real pain in the trunk about this. Since you seem to be on an obnoxiously similar wavelength, why don't you seek her out? She'll be at the Elf Song Tavern. Show her the list, and
I'll stay and inform the Fist here. Oh, and you'll need this pass. It'll give you access to the lower city.
Just getting pissed on Wayne. A flat off.
Well,
Wayne.
What are you waiting for? You've a bloody conspiracy to solve. Move!
Scholar. Oh, yes. Look at him. What are you, creature? I want to be able to summon one of you.
Taking charge of your pleasurable destiny. Slow down, sweetie. Take a deep breath for me.
You're not wearing armor to meet my mother and father.
Certified, non-magically altered produce.
Yeah, it's going to take this all with us maybe for a bit. Just gonna camp because well, bring this all in.
Our very own vampire's the missing pawn in his master's deadly game. Now, how about we go and reverse Cazador's fortunes?
Could it be true Duke Stelman allied with the Emperor?
Mind flayers are like devils. They just sport tentacles rather than wings. Clever, manipulative, exploitative. The Emperor says he's a friend. I think we'd be fools to believe him. Maybe it's true. Maybe Stelmane allied with a mind flayer and subjected the city to their political will. Or maybe he made an offer she couldn't refuse.
Did you know her back in the day?
I met her twice. The first time, I was a boy of 7 or 8, at a banquet in the Flaming Fist's honor. One look and I was smitten. Chestnut hair that flowed behind her like willow fronds, as she floated from one room to the next as if carried by clouds. The second time, Stelmane was different. Even with the aid of a cane, each step she took was a struggle. Every word she spoke took great physical effort. A stroke victim? I asked Father later. No, he said. A stroke survivor.
You sense uncertainty in Will's voice. He questions his father's explanation.
I'm sensing there's something more to the story.
Something's always gnawed at me. At the banquet, Stelmane didn't seem to look at us, but through us. But that second time, her gaze never left me. It was steel, sharp and unyielding. It could just be my imagination, but I always felt that it was more than a stroke that had changed her. What, though? I couldn't say.
An idea who could be behind the killing.
I couldn't say. But think about this. My father was Tadpole. Stelmane is dead. The people are frightened and the council's in disarray. To exert control, he must first sow chaos. A tyrant's strategy, as father would say. These murders aren't random acts. Someone powerful is guiding the killer's hand, and the city is made weaker for it.
The Emperor promises incredible power if we're willing to pursue them.
Yes, and at a great cost, partial ceremorphosis. I'm not about to make such a sacrifice. Not now, not ever. Thank you.
I'm not gonna push it. I need you to be able to head
Are you
council.
sure? The blade stands at the ready. And just when things were warming up.
Where is Liza these days?
Full-fledged vampires are not so easily slain. Astarion's master will be no exception. Fortunate for him, slaying monstrous fanatics is a pastime of ours.
I'd like to talk about Orpheus.
What about him?
Who are the... Why is he called the Prince of the Comet?
The historical slates describe Orpheus as a fearsome, terrible creature, powerful beyond measure, and enthralled by the Geich. So mad with power, he'd smash through the Githyanki Empire and deliver the shards to his illithid masters. And glowing with such psionic force that he and his red dragon blazed a trail through the skies. A lethal comet careening towards my people. Lies, of course. Vlaakith spread a false image of Orpheus as monstrous betrayer, and her knights as the butchers who sliced him through. She was right to fear him, I'll grant her that. So great is the comet, it could shatter her reign.
Who are the hostile Githyanki inside the prison?
Orpheus's honor guard, loyal to the end. Trapped by Vlaakith in the same prism holding their noble prince, fruitlessly hacking at the sphere that contains him. They see us as Geich, tadpoled husks in the Emperor's thrall. I regret their deaths, but I pledge to live as they perished, in the service of Gith's son.
Why did she keep her alive all those millennia? Or why did Vlaakith keep Orpheus alive all those millennia?
The Emperor may be loathsome, but it's right. Orpheus can disrupt a Geich hive mind. A talent like that makes the prince a powerful shield and a powerful weapon. Why destroy a weapon like that, when you can contain it in a relic and keep it for yourself?
Why would she want him dead now if he's so valuable alive?
A weapon is only an asset for as long as it isn't pointed at you. The means of Vlaakith's own end has been ripped away from her. Better to have Orpheus killed than to risk his escape. Better to risk the rise of illithids than let the Prince of the Comet deny her the godhood she craves. Very well.
Join me.
It is done.
Let's see.
Assume nothing.
Let's change your weapon. You might have some better things at this point. Where's the chest? Yeah, this here. Yes, I want this. What about type? Is that good armor? telekinesis as well. Let's just go for it for now. This hell's underwear. What is that? Where is the upper one? I don't have the second one.
I'm ready.
Keep a blade close.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Let's continue.
Every substance has been tried and tested.
What does it feel like?
Wrong building completely.
The flooring as my door the very next morning.
It's the style. Doesn't make any sense. Oh, Father, give me strength.
Rationing, and we can't even finish this charm.
How to get into that building?
Pleasure house. Den of decadent delights.
Shadow Halls. Such a grim name for such a beautiful flower.
Could you not stare so blatantly in my neck when you say that, please?
Oh, but do keep calling her Flower. She'll love that.
Is the hand not visible? The lips that
What a day. Oh, for a skeleton key.
All right. What now?
An apple a day keeps the absolute away.
Even if you have...
Active and duty.
What else would you do with it? Think.
He can be set free. I know he can be set free. More flavor for less.
To meet my mother and father.
If your mighty Mars needs
I got it. I got it. An apple a day keeps the absolute away. Good boy.
Careful, I bite. With pleasure.
Rationing that we can't eat shots.
I've got a long road ahead.
Eat more fish. It's good for you. Lovely painting. Looking for a loving heart. Mock day for duty. Honestly.
Well, I do. Which means we're getting a real.
Excellent.
You must hear me, devil. I will do whatever it takes. Give you anything you ask.
There is only one thing in this world that I desire. You do not have it, and you never will.
You must help me, Raphael. For the sake of my people.
Hush now, Voss. These guests may not know it yet, but they want the same thing that you do. And unlike you, they have something of value to offer in return.
Whatever you discuss with this devil, I must hear of it. Find me below in the tap room, once you're loosed from his claws.
I'm glad you came. Not to my door, not yet, but to the final reckoning. One more thing before we begin, though.
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
Did you cure my tadpole with the click of your fingers?
Wouldn't that be exquisite? But no. I'm afraid the tadpole is still there. But I did shut out your other visitor for a while, so we can enjoy some privacy. The Illithid can't hear us.
I trust it more than I trust you.
Oh, calm. It's the reason you're in this predicament. And I'm your only way out of it. Indulge me. And at least hear me out. I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far. But no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain. At best, it will kill you, and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though.
A prison?
In a manner of speaking. But it's the one inside the prison that you need. Not the Illithid. The Gith. I can give you the means to break him free.
Speak, devil. We're listening.
Why would you want him free?
I suppose you'd rather suck on the Emperor's tentacles till the end of your days? Orpheus is your only hope of surviving this horror show without devolving into an Illithid. To you, he will be a friend. After all, you're at war with an Elder Brain.
The Emperor's the only reason I'm alive.
No. Orpheus is the only reason you're still alive. The Emperor is abusing the Gith for its own ends. And it's doing the same to you. You're nothing more than the beast of burden that will transport it to the Elder Brain. An ox requires food, and the occasional beating to keep it moving. You are simpler. The Emperor's words serve as both carrot and stick.
Perhaps it is true that Orpheus would ally with you against the Elder Brain. But if he proves uncooperative once free, you may have to kill him.
How would I free him?
The Orphic Hammer. An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus is held securely in my House of Hope, even now.
It's convenient you have exactly what I need.
Isn't it just? And it's even more convenient that you can give me exactly what I want in return.
What were you hoping for?
Power. You free Orpheus, and in doing so save the city, the Sword Coast, perhaps the whole world, and your own precious skin too. And you give me the crown that dominates the Elder Brain. And you, Lae'zel of Kalir, want to free the Forgotten Prince, do you not?
I want nothing more.
Then it is settled, is it not? A crown for a hammer. A bargain of a lifetime, Lae'zel of Kalir.
What exactly is the crown?
Power. Ancient and full of wonder. I have craved it ever since the arch-wizard Karsus created it, long centuries ago, and brought doom to the Empire of Netheril. That was the great age of humanity, and Netherrealm's flying sky cities were the apex of civilization. I was there the day it all fell apart. Entire cities plummeted from the sky, like angels with broken wings. The screams, oh, the screams. Hundreds of thousands of people watching in horror as the ground came up to meet them. It was not a happy meeting. And Karsus was responsible. Not driven by malice, but by ambition. He forged a crown imbued with all the powers of magic. A crown that would make any who wore it a god. Men cannot contain so much power. The crown destroyed its creator, and his empire fell with him. Karsus's folly, the bards and scholars call it. I call it hope. The hope of creating a better world, and the perils of unchecked hubris. I knew then that the folly of mortals could be the triumph of devils, and that I could use that crown to unite the Nine under one Archdevil Supreme. Me.
The idea of you running all 9 hells doesn't fill me with joy.
The hells require order to function. It is what separates us from mortals and demons. With the crown, I would impose perfect order, unity, efficiency, control. My kingdom would control its borders and stay within them.
Why haven't you gotten it already?
It was stolen from right under my nose all those centuries ago. The archdevil Mephistopheles snatched up the crown and squirreled it away in one of his vaults. He is not more than a frigid archivist. So much power and potential kept inert. He made a miracle into a museum piece. I raged, but only for a decade or so. Then I waited, ever watching for more than 1,000 years, for a mistake, a mishap, a misadventure. And these chosen, who have caused you so much trouble accidentally, did me a favor. They brought the crown back into play.
How did they help it?
Through the aid of a diabolist, somebody capable of opening a portal to the hells. Deep in the hells. They must have raided Mephistopheles' vault. Impressive, I must admit. But they'll be dead soon. If you don't kill them, the Elder Brain will. It doesn't have feelings in the way you'd understand them. But it seems rather angry. It is inevitable. When you destroy the brain, and you will because you must, the crown will be yours for the taking. And when that moment comes, you give the crown to me. In exchange, I give you the hammer now.
A simple transaction, it seems, but it's more than that. He's offering you an alternative to the mind flayer in your head. Take Raphael's deal and you could free Orpheus. With Orpheus free, you would have no need to rely on the Emperor. But there's no guarantee that Orpheus would be on your side. And if you take the deal, you'll have to fulfill it. You'll have to deliver the crown of Karsus to the devil himself. He claims his ambition is to unite the hells, but can he be trusted to stop there? You trust him more than you trust the Emperor.
Skvar! We should do as the devil asks. The Prince of the Comet must rise again.
I'm leaving.
I won't stop you. But time is running out. So, don't stay away for long. If you see reason, I'll be here, waiting. Right up to the moment the world ends.
The means to loosing the Prince of the Comet was within our grasp, and you refused it. Why?
I'm not about him to become, let Raphael become Archdevil.
Why? Is he any worse than Asmodeus, do you suppose? The reigning serpent, he who harvests souls to fight an unwinnable blood war. Worse than Mephistopheles, the devil who slayed his own son. He whose experiments threatened to melt his own frozen throne. Your mind is made up. But there's another option. Glory be to the comet. The devil keeps the Orphic hammer in his lair. If we can find a way in, we can take it. I'll use it to smash the true heirs' bonds. Yisk Githkar Tafki Crashet. The Githyanki will be free. First to Voss, then to Raphael's House of Hope. Just don't expect a lavish spread awaiting us this time.